industry news to mobile technology leaks and rumors. We cover tomorrow's tech news today. eSIM Tech News.
Yeah. Woo.
I just need my space right now.
Fresh off the G5 jet, I'm on my way to a brand new kit.
All right, welcome back. eSIM Studios Podcast live stream episode number 240. Hope everybody's doing okay today on this Friday afternoon. It is November 22nd, 2024. Time is flying. So this is going to be a quick episode, busy as always, but had to get this in. Got a couple of announcements and got some interesting news. And regarding to GPUs, they can affect a lot of people, right? So I want to remind everybody, if you do miss any part or section of this live stream, you can always hit the replay. Now, I'm streaming across many different platforms. I'm creating a couple of new YouTube channels, and we'll get into that later. But wherever you're watching this, if you're catching a replay, our home base, our home channel is the eSIM Studios YouTube channel. So whether you're listening to this on a podcast, which you can find the eSIM Studios podcast on any podcast platform available, you can simply go to eSIM Studios YouTube channel, and we have all the information, news, unboxings, reviews, app reviews for you on the eSIM Studios YouTube channel. Okay. Side note, I got a email from Samsung saying they're going to discontinue Samsung podcasts. Why? I have no idea. I guess nobody's going to Samsung podcasts. Everybody's using Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Amazon or iHeartRadio Music app, all that stuff. So anyways, Samsung podcasts, I believe next week or at the end of the month, I think they're discontinuing it, something like that, whatever. But if you're listening to us there, simply catch us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast, search in eSIM Studios podcast, and we shall pop up. So let's see here. So if you go over to eSIMstudios.com, that's our home base website, right? So eSIMstudios.com is our website where we got all the latest tech news from around the globe, right? I actually write for and compile everything handpicked. So not only do we have news, we have reviews. I have old podcast episodes on there. Also have the best tech deals. Black Friday sales are coming up, and every single day I'm picking the best deals that you can find for anybody in the tech. They're going to be tech deals, right? They're going to be tech focused deals, right? Some mostly be from Amazon, because most everybody has Amazon. Sometimes they'll be just wherever they're posted for sale. I'll put links. Amazon link is an affiliate link. We are an affiliate with Amazon, but that's one way you can support the eSIM Studios YouTube channel, is by clicking the links if you're interested, purchasing items through our links. Now, it's good because we get a small percentage of the sale at no extra cost to you. So if something is $100 on Amazon, and you click the link on our website, you go to Amazon, you purchase it for $100, we get like $1 out of it, whatever, but you don't get charged that extra $1, right? It comes out of the sale price. So that's one way you can help support the eSIM Studios entity, I guess I should say. Also, we have, if you're interested in unlocking, if you go to the lock.shop, thelock.shop, we have a free unlocking guide for you. As you can see on the bottom ticker, and I misspelled iPhone. Lord have mercy. I don't want to look like a fool. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so if you're interested, if you want to start your own business unlocking phones, that's the place to go. Or you have a phone you purchased on OfferUp and you have T-Mobile, but you find out it's a Verizon iPhone and your SIM card won't work, or it won't let you put an eSIM in there because it's locked to Verizon. Go to the lock shop, thelock.shop, and I have a free unlocking guide for you that'll show you how to unlock your phone, not just carrier unlock. I have how to remove iCloud locks, real iCloud. It's not a bypass. It's a real remove iCloud, and all, as well as blacklist, right? If you buy a device and it's stolen, if you buy a stolen device not knowing it's stolen and it's on the blacklist, guess what? We can remove it. Or you can remove it, actually. I have all the information there. Links are in the description box down below. Also, another quick announcement before we get to the GPU shortage. I'm starting a couple of new YouTube channels, podcast channels. Now, it's not going to be me talking per se. It's going to be AI podcast, but it's very realistic. Sounds like real people, right? But I'm going to make a travel channel. So if you're going to travel to Dominica, the Caribbean island of Dominica, not the Dominican Republic, but Dominica, that's down by St. Lucia and Guadalupe and stuff like that. It's going to be GIST travels for people that are traveling. I'm going to make travel guides, podcast travel guides for people. And then I'm also doing a GIST tech, meaning it's a GIST, GIST tech. It's going to be AI podcast in regards to stories like this, like the GPU shortage. I'm also doing GIST sports, GIST sports. So those YouTube channels will be AI podcast driven topics in that specific industry. And I'll have links for everything. Just starting to publish some podcasts for each channel. I'll put links in the description. I created my own podcast network, the GIST Content Network, GIST, GIST Content Network. It's GIST content. So the eSIM Studios YouTube channel is a part of the GIST Content Network. And then my YouTube buddy Hink, he does the NFL Roundtable podcast, all NFL and sports in general, but mostly NFL. He's come on board and is part of our GIST Content Network, which is a podcast network, so to speak. So I have all the links for y'all down below, and if I'm missing one or two, I'll have everything filled out here in the next few days. So just stay tuned, and I'll have links for everything. So let's get into it real quick. So now we're just starting right now. No worries. Yeah, I'm the Unlocker app channel. I have a ton of YouTube channels, so I'm kind of rearranging it, right? So I may change that. It may be changed to another name, or it might not. I think I have. Just bear with me. I'm gonna make sure at the beginning of the year I'm gonna have everything set in place. I'm kind of reworking some stuff in the background. And bear with me. So by the beginning of the year, I'm going to have all YouTube channels set and final, all content set and final. I'm going to be streaming. If it's tech, I'm going to be streaming on all the tech channels. If it's sports, I'm going to be streaming on all the sports, and all that stuff. So appreciate you joining us today, Brian. Let's see. Samsung did not have a standalone app for their podcast, just a podcast tab in their news app. Not a problem for those who use the app, but very poor development on Samsung's part. I agree. Where is my... hang on. We're going to get to this in just a second. Where is my... Yeah, it's weird. It's in the news app, right? Samsung... I'm going to see if I can pull up this email. Let's see. Come on now. I have so many freaking... Here we go. Samsung podcast discontinuation notice. So it says, we would like to inform you that as of December 1st, 2024, the Samsung podcasts will be terminated. Let's see. It doesn't say why, but yeah, there's not a standalone app. And I think that was their downfall from the very beginning. But I never used it. I put my podcast on there, but didn't really look at the analytics there. But yeah, not a good choice. But let's get into this real quick. So let me share the screen here. Now, I have a reason why I believe the GPUs are basically going to be... Lord, what is going on? What do you think? Is that all right? Yeah, screw it. Okay, so you can find this at esimstudios.com. Nvidia says there is going to be a GPU shortage. Now, getting into supply and demand, there's a couple different factors. So one factor is that it's possible that Nvidia did not want to manufacture way too many GPUs. Why? Well, when the supply is high, the price comes down, right? Supply is high, demand is low. If there's too much of them, there's not as much demand, all right? Vice versa. When the demand is sky high, the prices go sky high. So when there's a huge demand for it and not a lot of supply, the prices shoot up. So it's a sweet spot for these manufacturers. You want to find a sweet spot. You don't want to manufacture way too many, but you don't want to manufacture way too little, right? You want to kind of get it just right. If anything, like Ferrari, who the car manufacturer, they have a philosophy in manufacturing their vehicles. Whatever they expect the demand to be, right? They have all these big companies have data analysis. That's all they do. They crunch numbers. They number crunch. Ferrari always manufactures whatever they think the demand will be for this brand new vehicle. They always like when they get their report from their data analysis team, like if there's a new F480 coming out car and the analysis think that they're going to sell 20,000 of them. What Ferrari does as a company, they manufacture one vehicle less than what the insiders think that they're going to sell, and they do that for supply and demand. Every company's different. Now, Nvidia is saying there's going to be a GPU shortage. Now, they didn't say why, but I think I kind of know why. So if anybody's aware of the markets, maybe you're not a day trader or you don't look into stocks and bonds every day. I do, not every day, but every other day I'll take a look at them. And as far as crypto goes, if you've taken a peek into that market since Trump got elected, the very next day, that night when it was announced he was elected, the very next day, boom, cryptocurrencies all blew up. A lot of them did. Now, they also blew up, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. You know, it's a wave, right? Now, going back to 2 or 3 years ago, when the crypto market, it goes in waves. It blew up a couple years ago, before that. The GPUs were getting all snatched up, right? Now, why would that be? Well, to mine this crypto, to generate crypto, to make this cryptocurrency, your computer has to crunch numbers. That's kind of how it's on the blockchain to generate a coin. And the more powerful your PC is, the faster it can crunch these numbers and generate these coins. So if you have a super duper fast gaming PC that all you do is dedicate to mining crypto, you're going to do pretty well. Now, each time, every few years, as these cycles come in with crypto, people see these numbers going up and say, oh crap, I got to jump in. And they start mining crypto again. So they'll go out and buy the most powerful GPU they can find, not to game, but to mine crypto. I believe that will be the number one reason why these GPUs will have a shortage. Now, Nvidia, they haven't made a statement on that. That's my guess, because we went through this about, as I mentioned, 2-3 years ago. I actually came very, very, very close to the very room that I'm sitting in. Came very, very close to building a whole bunch of crypto miners, and actually considered renting a storage warehouse, an AC storage warehouse, to convert into a crypto mining storage unit, right? I was going to put a whole bunch of powerful computers in there and start mining crypto. And at that time, the numbers weren't as great. Plus, the place that I was going to, I was going to pull way too much power. And I think they probably wouldn't notice the beginning, but they would definitely notice over time that, hey, why is unit 1374 pulling 51% of our energy? What the hell has he got going on over there? But anyways, I looked into doing that. I looked into doing that here where I sit, and it generates a lot of heat, so you got to have extra cooling. It would have been too much, but back then probably would have made a pretty penny, and you still can too. I might get in, make a video in regards to if you want to start doing that. It's not that hard, just takes a little research, but you do need a powerful GPU. And I think with all these numbers going up, did Bitcoin hit 100,000 today? Let's see. There are a ton. Ooh, it's so close. 98,923 per Bitcoin. So when all these crypto, and that's just Bitcoin, there's a ton of other ones that are going up. But I'm not going to do a dedicated crypto channel or do content on that, basically, because I just don't have time. It's something that I follow very closely, because I actually do have quite a few coins, and I made a decent amount of money in the past on it. But that's where a large majority of the GPUs are going to go, because a small investment, look, these are not that cheap. So a brand new, I think a 5000 series RTX, I don't know, whatever they're going to call it, 5042, whatever, not cheap. They're going to be, a good GPU is $600, $700, $800, possibly $1,000. But that $1,000 investment can in turn make you thousands of dollars. So you see why they buy them up. I know people that have taken out loans just to buy GPUs. So this is a real thing, and this is a worldwide shortage. This is not just here in America. So I don't know if Nvidia has, I couldn't find a statement on whether or not they were going to try to produce more. You would hope they would, because it does suck. I'm not a gamer. It does suck for gamers that want a new GPU and can't get their hands on one. So I actually bought one probably 2 years ago, right at the beginning of that last crypto boom, and I think it was 3 times the retail price. 3 times. It was a 40. I can't remember what it was. RTX 40 something, 4070, something like that. TI or 4070. I don't know what it was. 3 times retail price. And not only that, these scalpers know it. So if they become available on Amazon within a few minutes, they're sold out. But people will buy them just to resell them, right? They're not even going to use them. So you're going to see a big GPU shortage here, probably in the next year or two, until these markets at least stabilize, until people that want one get their hands on one. It's probably going to take a year, maybe 2 years for these prices to come down. Because if Nvidia sells out of all of them, right? If they're all sold out on Amazon, you're going to see the aftermarket sales. eBay, OfferUp, Mercari. You're going to see these prices skyrocket on the aftermarket, and predominantly it's people just looking to looking to flip some quick money, and then also people looking to buy them for their crypto mining. So it's kind of weird, because they're not really, I mean, they are being used for, I guess they're not really intended for gaming per se, although that's what the majority of people use them for. But it's perfect for crypto. Now, I think what Nvidia and other companies need to do, they need to make a dedicated crypto mining GPU. Now, of course, you could still use it. It should be interchangeable with a gaming PC, with a crypto mining PC, but I think they need to make a separate division just to kind of help people out in the market, because it does suck. If you're a gamer, it does suck, right? I think they should make a blockchain GPU, or GPU, a blockchain graphics processing unit. I think that would be a good idea. I don't know how many more they're going to manufacture. I don't know if they're kind of enjoying this, because when your products are high in demand and they're selling out literally within minutes, that's a good problem to have if you're a company as Nvidia. But you would think they would try to make some extra, manufacture some more products to not only make more money, but make people happy, because people would rather buy straight from Nvidia than somebody on OfferUp or somebody from off the street, because for one thing, you get a warranty. For two, you're buying it from the source, because when you're buying these things, you don't know if somebody's used it before. There's some signs, but it is what it is. So I'll keep an eye on this for y'all and let you know if Nvidia makes a statement, or if they look like they're going to manufacture a few more 100,000, I don't know, of these units, but we will see. Now, real quick, Apple. Let's see. Daniel says, at the last crypto peak, it was cheaper and easier to get a high-end GPU if it was bundled with a PC. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, especially if because the one I did was it bundled? No, I bought it. I bought one bundled, and then I bought a newer one to replace it. I did a little mining rig a few years ago, but sold it when it was almost at the low point, maybe a year, 18 months ago. Whenever Bitcoin fell to, what was it, like 20? What was it? Yeah, something like that. Low 30s. 18 months ago, it was almost more expensive to mine it than it was to, and I was delving into some others, but now when it's this high, it's definitely worth it. So you just gotta try to keep your energy costs low, because that's a big portion of it. But let's get into this. What's going on, Carlos? We're about to get out of here. I'm sorry, it's a short episode. I got stuff to do, but we talked about the GPU shortage, right? Nvidia announced there's going to be a GPU shortage, which sucks for gamers and everybody that wants to use them outside of the crypto world. And I believe, again, Nvidia did not make a statement saying why there was a shortage, but best believe it's the crypto boom that's causing the shortage, or a large majority of the shortage. But Apple is rumored to be developing a new LTPO Plus OLED panel for iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max. Now, this new LTPO Plus display is going to have improved efficiency over the standard LTPO technology, not yet developed, but it is in development. They don't have a final product, but they're working on it. So I've been trying so hard to use this iPhone. Like I haven't picked it up, like, I don't know, that much. Maybe once a day and once every 2 days. Maybe this past 3 or 4 days, I've really been trying to use this iPhone because I need to get more used to it. Now, the number one thing that I cannot stand on this iPhone, and look, yes, it has I've found a couple of little things that I like on it. But one thing that drives me crazy, I trust me, I'm not a fan. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would not be having an iPhone, but I'm kind of doing it just so I can, delve into iOS so I can get in on the conversation on that. But one thing that drives me crazy on this iPhone is it is slow. Now, I don't mean, like, I know it's got like a blazing fast processor. I'm not talking about that. Like, it processes videos that I edit blazing fast. But I'm talking about usage. They claim to have a 120 hertz display. It's slow as molasses. I turn on my Android phone, I turn off my animations. I like to boom, 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 speed, speed, speed. I like to get stuff done as fast as possible. With this iPhone, it feels like it's in slow motion, and it just drives me crazy. This is not 120 hertz. I don't care what they say. We've all seen the Twitter video or Twitter accounts that show you can put this in developer mode, and it shows. In fact, I might do that. It shows you the real-time refresh rate, and I think it's rated at like 83 frames per second. It's nowhere near 120, and honestly, it doesn't even feel like 83. It feels like it's 60 hertz. That's why when I got this, I was like, damn. So this feels slow as hell. So you could basically get an iPhone 16, because that was the thing. Should you get an iPhone 16 or a Pro or Pro Max, because it has the higher refresh rate? The iPhone 16 and 16 Plus only have 60. Well, I don't think there's a difference, and I'm not even joking. Now, I don't have an iPhone 16 to compare it with, but Jesus, this thing is slow. And I'm talking about opening apps. I'm talking about going to recents. I'm talking about swiping away. I'm talking about opening up another app, doing this, doing that. It is slow. Now, I don't know if they have a developer's option where I can turn off animations. I think I already did that. I think they call it something different. I think I did that, and it slowed it down even more. So, I don't know. It's got a beautiful display. Takes good pictures. I got a compilation video I'm going to put together, but Jesus, it's slow. But let's hope they put a real high refresh rate on the upcoming iPhones. And if you have any tips for me, please let me know. I'm talking about operating system speed, not processing speed. But if y'all got any tips, let me know. They are working on this new LTPO display that should be ready for the market when the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are available. Now, it looks like they are still trying to source their supplier for this display. I got a couple of hints that Samsung or LG could manufacture this newer display, but one thing we do know, and don't be surprised if Apple manufactures their own display. They're trying to slowly, as you know, their new modem that's coming out on the iPhone SE4 is going to be an Apple-made modem, right? So they're slowly, as y'all know, trying to make everything in the iPhone Apple-made. Modem will be one of them moving forward. It will be in every iPhone after the iPhone SE4. And I think they would like to, if in a perfect world, Apple would love to manufacture literally every part of the iPhone, even the little Tetra or Petra, what do they call it? Even the little screws, even the little connectors, speakers, vibration motor. They would love to produce everything, although some things aren't as cost effective as others. But display is one of the more important parts of the phone, and I think they're thinking about buying possibly a display manufacturer and manufacturing their own displays. We all know Apple's been buying companies up, like AI companies up like crazy this last couple of years, and now a couple years later just have something to show for it. So it's 80 hertz. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like 80 hertz, Carlos. It's I don't know how long it's been since you used an iPhone, but it feels like it's 60, honestly. But it is what it is. I gotta run, guys. My phone's blown up. I got something to attend to. So I appreciate the time. Thank you very much. Please stay tuned. eSIM Studios YouTube channel. And got a lot coming up I think I uploaded like 4 videos yesterday. So we got a lot on the way. Stay tuned. Appreciate it. Have a great afternoon. Hope you all have an enjoyable weekend. Please be safe. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. I'm gonna announce a giveaway that I'm gonna put on eSIMstudios.com. I have a giveaway section here. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it added, because I don't have a giveaway. I'm gonna add a giveaway, and I'll announce that tomorrow, and then you can enter the giveaway on eSIMstudios.com. I gotta roll. Peace. Appreciate it, guys.